On today's episode of the Grab My Banner podcast, we have the brand new event that came out, if you can call it an event. I'm not totally sure. We're going to talk about some of those skins that came out and rank them, how we think they fit. We're also going to talk about a little discussion here, some Smurf talk. Carter has a predicament, and we're going to have to figure out the predicament. We're also going to go into Grab My Bachelor, where we teach Kyle some flirting techniques, and that'll just about round it out for the show. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Long day.
Long ass day.
How's it going, guys? What can I get for you today?
I'll get a Coors Light.
Crown and Coke.
Let's get a strawberry margarita, please. All right,
Ooh,
coming right up.
Nice.
Getting fancy over there, Schmozzy.
It's a Friday.
Boys, this is a special occasion here.
Finally.
We made him the best Tinder account we could possibly make, and now all Kyle has to do is execute. First date tonight. I'm so pumped.
Dude, this shit's been popping off, too.
I know,
I
dude.
do so many matches.
Dude, which one is he going with tonight?
I think it's the Loba one. From her
Okay.
picture, she looks good. She looks really
from
good.
her picture, she looked fucking caked out.
I wasn't gonna say it,
I was looking at
Brian,
her eyes.
but she was caked out. Do you think he's gonna be mad that we didn't tell him that we were gonna?
He won't even
spot
notice.
him?
No, dude, listen, he's going to be so focused, he's not even going to pay attention to us.
I don't know. We'll see. Oh shit, she's here.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Don't
Honestly,
be suspicious. Fuck.
better than the pictures, though.
Way
Wow.
better than the picture.
Shit, I can't
Holy
stop looking.
hell. Good God.
Dude, she's... Okay, cool, she's taking the table.
Oh my God, she's caked out.
Jeez, dude, she's sitting on a fucking booster seat.
How did Kyle match up with her?
I think we have to give ourselves, boys, can we
Look
give
at
ourselves
that.
some credit here?
Hey, all around high five real quick.
Oh my God, dude, she's looking way too good. Do you think Kyle's gonna get nervous?
Dude, there's no way. He's got to be nervous before he even comes.
Did you call him? Did you call him before he got here? How did he sound?
He sounded overly confident.
I don't think he knows what kind of girl he has, though.
I don't think he understands.
He's
I
gonna
don't
walk
think
in.
he gets
He's
it.
walking into.
Oh,
Probably.
shit, speaking of walking in. Oh, fuck.
There he is.
Oh, shit.
Okay, Kyle's
Just act
walking
cool.
out.
Just act cool. Just act cool.
Did he just stop walking for a second?
No, that is
Fuck.
not a
That's
good
not-
sign. That is not a good
He
sign.
hesitated.
He
Okay,
just stopped.
he started. He's going.
Why is he walking like that?
I don't
Did he
know.
just shake her hand? Did he just hold his
No.
hand out and shake her hand?
With two hands?
Oh my
With two
fuck.
No.
He put his other hand on top?
No.
Bro.
Kyle.
Also, what is he wearing tonight?
I said don't wear the overalls.
Bro,
and he fucking wore the
he
overalls.
picked the camo ones.
Ah, God, what did he do with his hair? Too much gel. That is too much gel.
Hey, she didn't leave.
She hasn't left
She
yet.
hasn't left.
Maybe we're overreacting, okay? I mean, obviously the outfit is terrible. He put way too much gel in his hair, and I don't know what he's wearing on his feet. But
Bro,
it's just the first quarter. It's just the first quarter. There's a whole game
We're
left.
second
Did
half
she
team.
just do a hair flip?
Oh my goodness. And she's
Okay.
like turning towards him too,
And Kyle's-
opening up a little bit.
Kyle's getting her to laugh. What the fuck
There
is
we
this?
go. There we go.
There it is.
There we
Are
go.
we missing something here?
No, I think
Bro, what the
I
fuck?
think we gave him the confidence he needs.
There it is.
We drew up
Okay.
a great game plan. Oh no.
Oh fuck.
No.
Dude.
How did he
No.
do that?
Clean up.
How do you spill like that? Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Shit, he's coming up. He's coming up.
Okay, here we go.
Bartender, can I get a towel? Thank you. Boys, I'm really upset that you guys are here spying on me on my first date,
Well,
but I actually need you guys to fucking help
We
me.
just
that's
came.
why
We
we're
just
here.
happened
This
to
is
be
Friday
here.
night.
You
No,
didn't
no.
happen to be here. You
We-
knew
listen,
I was
I
coming.
always love bars.
I will not apologize for caring about you, Kyle.
Why are you guys here even looking at me?
Why did you spill on her?
It wasn't my fault.
Bro,
I wasn't
watched
on
you.
your
It
fault.
looked
I
like you-
saw it.
I was trying to reach out, maybe to try to grab her hand.
What are you trying to grab her hand
Bro,
for? What
her
was
hand
the
was
double
6
hand?
inches.
Physical contact.
What was the double-handed handshake? What was
I
that?
got nervous. I had
Oh
to
my
grab the
God.
hand.
Okay.
Were you trying to steady yourself or some shit?
I
What the
was
fuck
trying
is
to
this?
steady myself. She was so damn fine. I was like trying to hold myself together.
Okay, well, Kyle, it's the first quarter. We can come back from this, okay? Fine,
Listen,
dude,
you're fine.
You're fine.
You have
Ignore
a
it.
towel.
I got to get more drinks.
Okay, get more drinks,
bartender,
all
can I get an appletini and a Boston Lager?
Yep, here's your Boston Lager and an appletini for the miss.
Actually, it's not for the miss. It's for me, but thank you.
Bro,
What the fuck?
Bro,
You're wearing overalls drinking an appletini.
What's wrong with my overalls?
Kyle,
Don't
we
wear
we
the
told you
overalls.
not to wear the overalls.
And if
I
you
thought
did,
that was like don't wear the overalls.
Kyle,
Wink, wink.
No,
you know?
no,
This
it
was-
wasn't a
no.
wink, wink. All right, give me the fucking appletini. Bartender, get him another beer, please. Just get him whatever she got. Thank you.
He's shaking.
That
A little
confidence
bit.
that he had earlier is
Yeah,
gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Dude, I don't get it. How is she laughing again? It's like they're laughing at the mistake, like the clumsiness.
It's a good rebound, though.
That is a good rebound.
That
It
is.
a good
How
rebound.
did he do that? She is literally laughing her ass off right now. She is literally.
Oh!
No, that did not just happen.
That was
No.
Did she just
Shit.
throw the drink on him?
She was not laughing.
That,
Fuck.
She was not
that
laughing.
I don't think that was a laugh.
Those are tears.
That was an angry
Those
laugh.
are tears.
Oh my god.
Angry laugh is even scarier.
Should we try and go save him, or do we like
There's
let
no-
this
No,
go?
let it sit. Let it simmer.
Oh my god.
She hasn't left yet. That's a good thing.
Fuck.
She's okay. She is laughing.
No, she's crying.
She's-
She,
oh,
yep,
no,
she's
that
crying.
is a
She's crying.
full-on
I thought that was a
sob.
story.
Oh my god, she's she's
Oh,
sobbing.
Jeez, he's crying
Kyle,
too now.
Kyle,
No,
like,
he's crying.
no.
Oh my god. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in
Give
my
her
life.
something to cry on.
Jeez.
Kyle,
Offer
like
a
help
sho-
her out.
Offer a fucking.
Offer.
What the
Okay.
fuck are overalls for if you can't
Why
cry
is
on
she,
them?
is she getting up to leave?
She, dude.
Oh no,
Wait,
she's
Wait,
leaving.
whoa. She's.
Why is she getting
Wait.
on his side?
Why is she dragging?
What the fuck?
Why is he resting his head on her?
What the fuck? I don't know what's happening.
How?
Did she just kiss his cheek?
This is the biggest comeback story
hold
ever.
it. Where's that hand going? Where is that hand?
Where is
this
Lola
it?
going?
Oh my god.
Don't go down.
Don't
there.
go. No.
Don't go down.
No. How is this happening? Is that an over the pants handy Jay going on right now?
Bro, that's what's
What the
tickling.
fuck? This is the greatest comeback I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, all right, fucking security, get over there.
Oh no.
Oh, that's it. That's game over.
Fuck, it's
That's game over.
They're holding hands.
How do you
They're
get
holding hands.
How do
Walking out of this place. He's walking back in. Not cool. Not cool.
Well, boys, gotta go finish my date. I will see you boys tomorrow.
This motherfucker. I don't know what I just saw. Have you guys tried this appletini though? Seriously, like it's pretty fucking.
I'm glad we took that away.
Yeah,
Because
like,
it is
you wanna-
so good.
Brian, you tried this thing yet?
Dude, it's fucking fire.
Oh my god, this fucking thing's amazing. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Grab My Banner podcast, episode number 57. And boys, one of our favorite people in our community, Finicky, calls it quits. He hangs up the controller. He's going to retire from professional Apex and go on to professional Halo, which I'm actually really excited for.
It'll be sick.
Yeah, Finicky by far is one of our favorite guests we've ever had. I always tell this story. Before we had the interview, he talked to me for an hour before we started. We talked for an hour while we were interviewing, and then he talked to me for an hour after the interview ended. He's just a great guy all the way around, and so many people have great memories of him, especially early on in Apex, doing his thing, and he's cracked out of his fucking mind.
God, dude,
Definitely
he's fucking insane.
He also 1v1'd me and beat me 17 rounds to 2.
That's pretty good.
And I kind of feel like he gave me the 2 rounds, if I'm to be honest with you.
He might have, but
Yeah.
you earned those 2
I earned those 2
I
rounds.
can't wait to see him on Halo.
I know, yeah. Well, I think that's where he started, too. So I
Hey,
think he's going back to his roots.
If he needs help, hey, I'm here for him.
Well, that's what I'm talking
Dear
about.
Finicky,
Dear Finn.
I'm here for you.
The absolute
That's
bad.
that's all I got
it.
for you.
That's all he's got. But yes, congratulations,
resume.
Finicky, bro. You've outlasted a lot of people here. You've done great on Apex. It's such an honor to have you on the show. He was also one of the first legitimate people to ever reach out to me and be like, "Hey man, I love what you guys are doing," and that'll always be special to me because I still remember I was like, guys, I just got a DM from a pro. Like that, it was so surreal. And when he came on the show, he was so gracious just to talk about all the stuff. So congratulations, Finicky. Can't wait to watch you in the future, and it's going to be fun.
Finicky, you got to bring that Dragon Rider energy with
Yeah,
you
yes,
to
sir.
the Halo game.
Yes, sir. It's going to be awesome. Just watching him, too, in the pro Apex scene was also fun. But if you guys aren't following Finicky, make sure you go follow him. I think it's at Finicky TV on Twitter, and he is on Twitch as well, at Finicky. Follow him because he is badass. He's just fun to watch.
a baller.
Always will talk to you in chat no matter what. So, boys, without further ado, let's get into the rest of the show. We have the Raise Energy question of the week. Don't forget to head on down to repsports.com where you can use code BANNER for 15% off all Raise Energy products. BANNER. Boys, Raise Energy question of the week. You have just been elected president of Apex. Not of Apex. Let's say this. You've been elected president in the Apex universe. You are the top dog. You are the number one. You are the president. Which legends are you choosing to fill out the rest of your cabinet? Those positions, including vice president, your treasurer, the person who watches the money, your secretary of defense, obviously defense, your intern, and who is going to be your bodyguard. Boys, let's get into it.
I picked some very wise people to be at my disposal, and people who are very specialized in the positions that I'm going to put them at.
Okay.
Vice president, easy pick for me, hands down, Caustic.
Caustic is your vice president.
Bro, literally, if people don't like what I have to say, I'm going to send them to go deal with fucking Caustic, and they can deal with his ass.
That's press conferences.
Exactly. I do the talking. He's not going to do the talking. I can do press conference.
But if you didn't want to, you could send him out, and he wouldn't care either way.
Oh yeah, I could send him out there, and no one's gonna. He knows how to dodge every fucking question from any authority.
Yeah, and just not really answer. And
exactly.
if they press him for it, he's not going to care.
Caustic as VP just screams like world domination. Takeover thing.
So continuing, Secretary of Defense. I actually have crypto on that.
Okay.
So I want to be able to see and know everything that's going on. Not necessarily in my own borders, but more so outwards.
Yeah, you want to
expand. I want to expand. I want to grow further.
You're trying to dominate the world.
Those aren't my words. But for that, you need finances.
Yeah.
To be able to supply for the needs that Caustic are going to have and the needs of crypto. Like electronics are expensive. Poison gases are expensive. Orphans are expensive. I'm going to need a lot of money. Therefore, my treasury is going to be Loba.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to send her over with Caustic. Mm-hmm. And while she's there, she's going to assess the treasury of the foreign assets. Mm-hmm. So she's going to be in charge of the foreign assets.
Assets.
Yeah.
Just the assets.
Sets, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But she's going to, take a peek into their vaults with her little... ultimate, her fucking
Black
staff,
Market,
Market boutique. I couldn't think of the name. Thank you. And if she sees something, she just lets me know. I don't have an issue turning a blind eye every now and then. A little pay raise here and there.
Loba, she collects assets.
Yes.
For
my bodyguard, I have Fuse. Don't want anybody else. Nobody else. It's Fuse.
You need somebody as crazy as him to be watching.
I want it there. Nobody else fits that spot.
No.
And to round out my cabinet, I've got, for my intern, the best intern you could possibly ever have is Revenant.
What? You're going to send Revenant to go get you coffee?
I don't think that ends up well for you.
Listen,
I think he ends up murdering you.
No. Because he's in my cabinet. He gets freedom from literally... He's going to get out of jail free card the entire time. So that's the trade-off. You get me coffee, I get out of jail free for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And... maybe he's doing a little more than interning there.
Okay, so you have a contracted killer on your payroll.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's the intern. You're not looking at the intern for doing something. You're looking at me. You're looking at Caustic. You're looking at crypto, all that.
They'll never think to look that far down.
At the intern, exactly. Yeah. The random dude that gets me my fucking coffee in the morning, no one's looking there. You go wherever you want.
Exactly. Okay, I see. So, you've convinced me.
Listen,
I think that's good.
Speak softly. Carry a big fucking stick, and my big fucking stick is I'm going to rob you blind. I'm going to poison your entire land. I'm going to kill anyone that gets in my way. You're not going to come close to me with Fuse, and I know where you're coming from with crypto. I didn't say that. It's all off the record.
That's off the record. That's off the record.
It doesn't sound like a great place.
Well, that was off the record, though.
Well, no.
Well, off the record.
My place sounds great.
But that's off the record.
Come join. Yeah, that's off the record. That's
what is your on the record message?
You know what? We're going to spread joy and happiness. Caustic is going to develop a new way to purify water across the entire world.
On the record.
Loba is going to spread the riches to every person possible.
I'll go next if you guys want me to.
Sure.
So
I didn't say if I wanted you to go next or not.
Do you want to go next?
No, I want you to go next.
Are you doing okay?
He's a little hostile today.
Yeah, are you doing all right?
No, you look great. I am positive.
You look good. I like your sweatshirt.
Besides Kyle coming after me today,
Kyle
great.
did kind of. He did kind of come at him.
How'd Clemson do?
I don't know. Did Clemson lose?
We had a bye week, you dumbass. I'm also 5-0 in the NFL. What about your shitty ass team?
You do not bring up Clemson when he's already in a bad move.
What?
He has four.
He has four
teams.
All right, ready? My number one, Arizona Cardinals, 5-0.
Yeah.
Okay, tough.
He picked.
We got the Dallas Cowboys, tough.
Yeah.
We
Cowboys
have
are
the
ass.
Cleveland Browns. Tough.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
He's got one more.
Wait for the last team.
Wait, no. What do you mean they're bad? 5-0, 4-1, 4-1. Wait, 4 or 3-2.
Bro, did you see how many points the Chargers put up against Cleveland?
Cleveland should have won that game.
Okay, who's your team?
I'm a Colts fan. My team sucks ass. I know it.
So shut the fuck up.
Wait, hold on. do we disavow the Raiders?
Oh no, Raiders.
We got to do we disavow? No, they fired him, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're good.
Well, I'm
he
here for
stepped
Hunter
down
Renfro.
Hunter
Third and Renfro.
I like Hunter.
Yeah.
Third and Renfro. I like that.
Okay, so yeah, Kyle did come at you a little bit.
But you can go, Wyatt.
Yeah.
I want you to go.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I think he's in a better mood now.
No.
He got that out.
I
He
think
got it
Wyatt
out.
should go first.
Okay.
You know what?
Before Carter, definitely.
Do you want now? Do you want to go or?
I grant you permission to go.
Okay. All right. So obviously, I tried to do my best to go with picks that weren't obvious. I tried to mix it up a
I
little
like
bit.
that about you.
Yeah. So my vice president is Wraith. I think Wraith is very. We like to paint Wraith in a very OnlyFans-ish light, but I think she's a scientist. She's very smart. She has a very calm attitude that she needs to have because I am what you might call a hothead. Mm-hmm. So I make decisions rational. I don't make rational decisions. I make emotional decisions, especially like when I draft fantasy football.
Yes.
And sometimes
Yes,
it
you
works out. Sometimes it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
More often than not, it doesn't. So I need somebody who isn't emotional to be on that side. I think Wraith is so detached from like emotions because she's already gone through so much shit. So I need somebody who just looks at things tactically and is like, hey, you're being stupid. We're going to do it this way. So Wraith is my vice president. For my treasurer, the obvious pick is Loba, which is why I didn't go with it. The other thing, too, is Loba, if you're going to get a scandal coming out of your presidency, Loba's probably where they're looking first. I mean, she literally steals shit all the time.
Yes.
So you're going to want to keep that off the record. So I decided to go with Lifeline instead.
Okay.
Lifeline grew up in a rich household. I would hope that she learned some things from her parents about how to manage money. Also, I think she would use money on a lot of good things medically. Obviously, she has a medical background, so I want my my people to be medically taken care of, so I'm going with Lifeline. My Secretary of Defense is Caustic. I want a ruthless motherfucker that can kill people and not think twice about it, especially if I'm in any sort of war or any sort of conflict. I want that for me. Then we go to my intern. I went with Watson. And then bodyguard, I'm going to go with Fuse. You just need someone like Fuse to be an absolute maniac, and he is that. He fits that perfectly. He is a maniac. He is crazy. He has a metal arm. I would trust nobody else to be my bodyguard other than Fuse. I need somebody who is certifiably insane, and that is what Fuse is. So there we go. Brian, what are you watching?
Oh, dude, it's some fucking highlights. I never knew how good
Brian,
these teams are.
don't do this today. Carter, don't look at this phone.
Is
Carter, don't.
It's-
Carter, don't.
Imagine, Kyle. Imagine this. Kyle, I'm taking your. I'm sitting next to you, Kyle.
Oh, Clemson scored.
You wanna hear something?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Okay, so imagine being one of the best teams
Oh,
in
no.
college football for the last 7 years.
Crazy.
For people who
And
don't
then-
know, Brian is watching some NC State Clemson highlights on his phone next to Carter.
But they're
That game, it was close. It was a close game.
It was.
It went to
Dude,
overtime.
I really thought Clemson. I was tweeting about it.
Brian,
Clemson
do you
was
have a
gonna win.
favorite team?
In what, college?
Just any sport. Do you have a favorite team?
I mean, yeah, I'm a Colts fan.
Your team sucks ass.
Oh, yeah, I know
Do you
they
have
do.
another favorite team?
Let's
the
see.
Dodgers.
I mean, I'm a Dodger fan.
Oh, have
Mickey
fun
Mouse ring.
losing again. How many World Series that you choked straight?
A lot.
I mean, we had a few where that like people cheated against us.
Nah,
and
you
stuff, know,
choked.
it's-
Imagine losing to a fucking 5'5" Altuve.
Listen, I'm 5'5".
You lost
I
to-
got
you-
no hate
You lost
against
to
that.
someone smaller than Wyatt.
yeah.
Listen, that's me.
Yeah.
I have no hate against that.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Brian, why are you, we're trying to have a good... Brian's ruining the vibes
yeah.
right now.
I'm having a good show. Like I'm watching some highlights from a great game that happened just a couple weeks ago.
He's a sports fan.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
All right, Carter.
You want to go next?
All right, we got VP. Well, I kept changing it. I've changed about 3 times now. and I'm changing it again. I'm putting Horizon in there.
Oh shit! I forgot about her. She would have been great.
I got Secretary of Defense. I got Bangalore.
Oh
She,
fuck!
yeah. It was for free, so I picked her up. So I was like,
That is a great
that's
pick.
literally like her life.
Once again, I didn't think of that.
How did we miss that?
I don't know.
Treasure, I have Pathfinder. He's a robot. I don't care. Just do your little robot.
You got a
Boop, boop,
calculator
boop, boop,
built
boop,
in.
boop. Yeah.
Okay.
Bodyguard, I have Bloodhound just because I want the scan. I don't
That's
care. Like, you hunt, you do whatever. Good
Scan
job.
it.
Good job, Bloodhound.
Yeah.
They're,
Good job.
They're a great person to have, back pocket. Intern, I also have Watson, but I want to change it up because I'm not a copier.
Yeah. Boring.
Yeah, mostly because she's boring. And I don't
Mostly.
think I can deal with boring for that long.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Octane.
That would be.
That would be
That
crazy.
actually,
There's going to be some high highs. There's going to be some low
lows.
lows.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
bro.
for.
You
honestly.
might. You're
All around solid team. Honestly.
What about your bodyguard?
I already said Bloodhound.
Oh, Bloodhound. Sorry. Sorry. My bad.
They got that scan
Got the scan.
Yep.
and the
Scan.
tracking ability.
Yep.
There you go.
huge.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Kyle?
So when I was creating my cabinet, I was thinking about it, and I was like, every man just needs a good woman. What if he had 5
Great
good
women. Women leaders.
Women leaders.
We love women
would
leaders.
love.
Women leaders.
Yes, lots of women
Great.
leaders.
Progressive
Yes.
of you. I like it.
So
You know what? If you're that progressive, give up your spot right now.
Yeah.
Give up your spot.
Give up your spot, Kyle.
Resign
No,
right now.
Become the
Do it.
VP.
Come on, do it.
Yeah.
No, be intern.
Be the intern.
Yeah.
Kyle just bullied himself.
I'll bully myself into it.
All right, go ahead.
All right,
All
who's
right.
your president?
Well, since we're switching spots, Loba is the president.
Okay, Loba's the president. There you go.
I am the intern,
Okay.
and Wraith is the VP.
So we both had the right call on VP.
I think she's calm, collected, can go through portals, pretty
Yes.
sick.
That's a good pick.
Yep. Treasurer, Horizon, because you need a smart person there.
True.
And don't want to trust no dummy.
Yeah.
Defense, I picked Bang as well because
I don't know how I didn't think of
I
that.
think
That's a
that
great
was
pick.
Really,
That's
really
such a
fucking
great
solid,
pick.
honestly. Bodyguard, I needed somebody because you're gonna be hanging out with them 24/7. You gotta have somebody you can bullshit with. I went Lifeline because I feel like Lifeline's chill enough where you could bullshit with them 90% of the time.
Yeah.
She may not stop the bullet, but she'll heal the wound.
Yeah,
There you go.
definitely.
You know
There you
what's
go.
weird, Kyle? I've been trying to look at both of our lists here.
Mhm.
You know what we didn't do?
What was that?
We didn't go for the intimidation factor.
no,
Because
no intimidation.
we're 6 foot and up, and we don't need that.
no.
Yeah, I definitely need it.
We definitely don't. Need
Have you
the
seen my list?
intimidation.
I mean, look at Brian's list.
Brian,
Full
Brian
on,
went for
no
full
lacks,
intimidation.
no
Brian-
confidence.
Hold on, that's off the record though. Off the record.
Listen, this is the most pacifist, peaceful list of
On
my
the record.
Yes, that I will you'll ever see. We want nothing but world peace here.
Off the record.
Oh, we're gonna fuck some shit up.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm 5'8" in the mornings. So
Honestly, at this point, 5'9".
in the mornings.
I've seen you, and I'm
Bro.
and I'm looking you in your eyes straight. I'm not looking down.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
Crazy.
looking up.
Maybe. That was a confidence boost that I
Damn.
needed.
You're welcome.
I feel good.
I'm here for you, Wyatt. I'm here for you, Kyle.
Oh, thanks, Carl.
Oh, that's it? Nobody.
There's 3 people at this table right
Yeah.
now.
What about our
mean,
friend
Oh,
Richie?
Richie,
right here?
yeah.
Yeah, Richie's here.
Are you here for Richie?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
He is a great bartender.
Yeah. Well, boys, that round out our lists.
Yes.
All right, boys, that should just about do it for the Raise Energy question of the week. Don't forget to head on down to repsports.com, REPP sports.com, where you can use code BANNER for 15% off all Raise Energy products. They got a lot of new flavors coming out. They have the South Beach. They have the White Peach. Lots of great flavors. So go on down, use code BANNER, get yourself some Rep Sports. They also got some workout stuff that you can go and get as well. We're going to head on down into the discussion where Schmaz has an important question to ask, and we will discuss. We're going to hit a quick ad, and we will see you guys on the other side. Alrighty. Carter,
Hello.
so for a while now, you have been...
Smurfing.
No, well,
Kyle,
Kyle,
shut-
you can't just come
shut
in
the
like
hell
that.
up, Kyle. You don't
Kyle
know
just
what I'm
came in
doing.
out of nowhere, off the record. That was
Sorry,
off the
I
record.
was, I was
Carter, you were taking a break for a while from just gaming,
That is correct.
FPS gaming. So, first of all, before we get into the discussion, how are you feeling? Are you back?
I feel great. I'm better than ever.
Okay, he's back. But how are you back? Is the question we're kind of asking
By
here.
smurfing.
Once again, you guys don't know what I'm doing. So hear me out. So I've been out of Apex for a month now, and I've been out of the BR side for almost 2 months now.
You were just playing arenas.
Just playing arenas, and then for a month, just not playing any FPS.
Yeah.
Mostly, I wasn't even playing any games. So, you know how rusty you are on the sticks at that time?
very.
Okay,
Yeah.
keep that in mind. Okay, hear me out now. On those splits, my rank has gone down. What is it? 2.5? 2?
Yes.
What? I'm just whatever. I'm just low. I'm lower. I'm way lower than what I should be at.
Yes.
So I'm coming back to a BR that I haven't played in 2 months. My thing is, if I play on my main, I'm still going to be playing against lower people. The only thing is, I am rusty. I want to be able to get in as many gunfights as possible because it's a BR.
Yeah.
Like, plus, I'm playing social. So what is the point of using an alternate account here? I'm not smurfing. I'm playing social.
So,
So
you're
what
playing
is-
against shittier players to boost your confidence.
Well,
boost
what
you.
confidence do I need boosted right now?
Because
I'm literally better than
you
all
said
these
you
people,
took,
no matter
took a couple
what.
weeks off, so you were rusty. So you need to boost
I'm
your confidence
rusty.
back up.
Just get the mechanics back.
Yeah, you got to.
My
The
thumbs,
biggest words
I'm
I-
not losing confidence.
the biggest-
I'm ego chowing everything.
The
Okay.
biggest words that I hear out of this are took time off, rusty, lower account, rebuilding confidence, and
oh
then
my God.
still
You guys are inconfident.
You heard all those
Shut
words?
the hell up.
Okay, so hold on. It seems like Kyle and Brian, you guys are both saying this is smurfing hardcore, right?
Hardcore.
At the end
And
of-
I'm on the fence, so maybe I should deliberate this.
Why? Hold
at
up.
the end of the day, I say, are you playing on an account that is a lower skill level than what you should be at?
I'm playing 5 games to get re-warmed up. Have you ever played warm-up games? That's what I'm doing,
Yeah.
but I'm playing live
You know,
warm-up
I mean-
games.
Okay,
Am
let's.
I?
But isn't there a training room for
But
that?
am I? Oh yeah, let me shoot bots who are standing still. Great idea, Brian. Let me remind. I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my days. That's a beautiful idea. Imagine me being Timmy, and I'm fucking smurfing. That's different. They're literally the .25 in this game.
Yeah.
I don't. Have I ever grinded this game to be the best? No. It's just I'm naturally just better. Brian,
Okay.
you're
Well, in
naturally
those
shit at
lobbies-
this game.
In those lobbies,
But it's
yeah,
like-
you are naturally better.
Okay, Carter, let me ask a few questions here. Number one, are you playing ranked on this lower account?
No,
Okay, so
I'm
there's
just playing
that.
duos.
What is the name of this account?
better than Brian.
That
So,
that's a
wait,
few
wait.
points for me. That wins a few. That's
wait,
funny.
Wait. Wasn't that the same account he used in one of our tournaments
Yeah.
Too smart.
to Smurf?
Sorry, did you ever?
was a while back.
That
get-
was part of the Smurf game,
It,
Oh,
wasn't
I'm-
it?
Smurfgate, yes.
Oh, I'm
Smurfgate.
sorry. When you're going into SBMM, are you not going off of the highest person in the lobby? Yes, the answer is yes. By the way, if
Actually,
you
no,
didn't know,
it splits.
it isn't in Apex, but that's okay. You don't know how it works.
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
debatable.
Check our whole episode on
I
it.
mean, have you ever looked at how many points you got in those tournaments? Less than 100? Got it.
If you
No, it was
if you
over
guys
I
go
literally
back in the
doubled your
past, you will hear.
Smurf count.
I believe it was Smurfgate. I don't know what episode it was, but it was early, and we had this exact same conversation. And Carter
Carter's
was
smart.
on the show. We interviewed Carter. He was on the show, so you can go
Mm-hmm.
back and find the interview to talk about Smurfgate.
What happened though was you guys called me out for smurfing. The next week went on my main thing, and I got more points.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's like-
I kind of erased it right there.
You're welcome.
Here's what I'll say. I honestly believe, and maybe we can turn this into an actual discussion because we're kind of just being facetious right now, but we could turn this into an actual discussion.
I like that idea. What?
If you what defines smurfing in your eyes? I would say if you're playing on another account and you're just playing casually, I don't really see that as smurfing so much as just like wanting. At least for me, like right now, I'm having a lot of fun with the bow. But I also care about my statistics. Not everybody cares about their stats, but I do. So when I'm like, I have an account where I'm very close to a 2 KD and I'm trying to get to that. I think I'm at 1.94 or something. I want to get it to 2.0. So I can't really mess around and play with the bow on that account. So if I have another one where I'm just like, I just want to go have fun with the bow or the 30-30 on another account in duos, lobbies, or something like that, I don't really see that as smurfing. I think that's just you having fun with the game if you care about your stats and stuff like that. What do you guys think?
Okay, on a real note, if you're playing on an account that is drastically lower than what you should be on, that's smurfing. Bottom line, that's smurfing. Whether you're in pubs or not, the people on the receiving end of that are not having a fucking good time.
Yeah.
That, to me, is smurfing. That being said, like, we've all had accounts. Like, I have more than one account.
Yeah.
I have one on PlayStation. I have one on PC. The one on my PlayStation is much lower than what my PC one is. And if I play on my PlayStation, I play at a much higher level than I do at...
Higher level as far as, like, you do better.
If you look at the score sheets and the stats, my stats look inflated because of that. But it's a much more casual, laid back. I'm not trying to get in every fight. I'm just kind of trying to enjoy the game, maybe check out some Easter eggs, some things like that. So it's not as much of... I don't mind having a second account. But that being said, I still would not want the account to be drastically lower. I don't think Schmaz realistically is playing drastically lower than what he's at.
Yeah, because that count is not low. I think is it above a level like 100 or something?
SPMM is fully...
You lied, you bitch.
Wait, what
You
level?
said it was
What
higher
level
than
is it?
mine.
It's like 20-ish.
Oh,
Okay,
my
SPMM
God.
hasn't even kicked in
Yeah,
on you.
so your SPM
Okay, no, but
won't kick into like
hear
30.
me out, though. What about this? A perfect pub situation is where there's no SPMM or limited SPMM.
Because it's pubs.
Well,
Yes,
I
that's how it
agree
should
with
be.
that.
But the only thing, we can look at stats. Am I popping off in these games? No.
Okay.
What's your highest kill game?
I mean, like, I was kill leader maybe like 2 or 3 out of the 5.
Do you have 10 kills?
No. I did not go double digit. I was averaging probably like 5, 6.
So by Brian's definition that he laid out, you are smurfing, but I feel like you have to, if you're going to have a second account, you have to smurf just a little bit to get out of the early levels,
Yeah,
and then you're...
Right now, I would say your account is the way I view it. Your account is a Smurf account right now.
Alternate account. I agree.
I would say it's a Smurf account right now. But
Alternate.
once your SPMM fully kicks in after like level 30, I would say you just have an alternate account.
Yeah, then it's just...
Because it's going to catch up to you at
Yeah.
that point. It just hasn't... The game itself hasn't had a chance to do it because you don't play on that account enough.
Kyle, your definition of a smurf.
So you start a new account to boost your confidence
Oh, my God.
because
It might just be... Schmaz might just only respect me at the end of this show.
Schmaz,
I
think
gave him credit.
I think what happened was, reason why he had to take a break was Schmaz was getting tired of sweating, getting shit on, and he was like, I got to create a Smurf account so I can destroy these kids and feel good about myself. So that way when I go play my actual thing and I get destroyed, it's not nearly as bad
Oh, no.
as it normally is. And
You know
I
how he
think
fixed this.
That's how the Smurf account
You know
was
what you
born.
could do, Kyle, to get his confidence back up? You could just 1v1 him.
I don't think that would boost his confidence, though.
All right, we're going to head on down to the main topic of discussion. What do you guys think about smurfing? What is your definition of what a Smurf account is? Don't forget to send us DMs, talk about it in the Discord. Let us know what you think about smurfing. We're going to head on down to the main topic, talk about event skins and ranking them. We will hit a quick ad, and we will see you guys on the other side. All right, boys. So finally, after what seems like forever, we've had a lot of weeks with pretty much nothing to talk about as far as new content goes in Apex. We get kind of a collection event. It's something like that.
There's a new event?
Not really. It's more of just like it's like a pop-up shop. It's like a store.
Oh.
So it's
like a black market boutique
Yeah.
Yeah.
without the deals.
Without
Get your
without the
skins
deals.
here, like
Get-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get your
But,
skins
like,
here.
same
Get your
price.
skins here.
Fresh skins here.
Full price.
Yeah, so lots of skins to talk about here. Also, but there is some weird stuff going on with this event. Number one, there's some challenges that say do this by playing a game of Shadow Royale. Shadow Royale is nowhere to be seen. It's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's supposed to be an event.
There was
I thought it was
supposed
in
to
the
be.
shadows,
Yeah,
and you couldn't see it.
Yeah, they forgot to bring it forth.
that's one thing. The other thing is the skins and the way that you get the skins. Now, I've heard conflicting reports, but Kyle, You talked about this earlier. You tweeted out some things. You were pretty upset. The chances to get the skin that you want is probably you're gonna pay a lot of money.
You're going to pay a lot of money.
You're gonna have to open up a lot of packs.
Yes. So they made it unlike all the other events, which Jay-Z, thanks for clearing this up for me. If you are correct, so you had to buy these packs, which are $4 a piece, and there is a 1.5% chance you are going to get a gold. And there are 30 blues and purples. And there's only, actually 32 blues and purples, and there's only 8 gold skins.
Mm-hmm.
And of those 8 gold skins, you have a 1.5 chance of getting one of them, not even the one that you want. And then you have to spend 2,400 crafting medals if you have it in order to get the skin that you want. And if you don't have that, you just have to buy packs endlessly until you get there. And there's 40 packs to get.
So what I'm hearing is you're a little upset.
Yes. It means that if you had to buy all 40 packs, it's $160 that
So
you have to spend to even get close to the skin
I thought
that
it
you
was
want.
$1 a pack.
$4.
Well, for the event packs, it's a little higher.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is?
Yes.
$4 a pack.
Ooh.
And so the other thing that Kyle is saying Jay-Z cleared up is that, you know, you're thinking you got to get all these skins before the event ends. The good thing is all of these skins, and I just checked it right now, so Jay-Z is correct, they go into the character's actual legendary setup. So when you click the little tab, the Legends tab, and you go to your legend, if you scroll down, you can find the skin right there. So the skin will never go away, so you can use the crafting medals to get it, and you can buy it later on. It doesn't have to be during this event, which I think is a good thing.
That is good.
So that's good, and it's not as money grubbing. I mean, obviously this whole event is still kind of that, but it's not as bad because you can get it later on. So
Yes.
there's that. So if you don't want to spend all the money now, that's good. The other bad thing about this event, and I don't know if it's a bug or if they're doing this on purpose, they have a lot of Halloween recolors. Now they've done Halloween event twice.
Yes.
If you have the original Halloween version, for whatever reason, it doesn't let you buy the recolors in the store. It says item already had, so you cannot go get it. So it's like, what's the point of putting out these recolors if you can't get them because you have the original? It almost seems backwards. Like, I should have the original and I should be able to get this recolor cheaper because I bought this recolor that you guys sold me 2 years ago. I mean,
Yeah.
bought the original you guys sold me 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's very weird. And then obviously the Shadows of Evil thing, or Shadows. Sorry, that's a
Shadow
zombies.
Royale.
Shadow Royale. That is not here. Nowhere to be found.
Apparently, the Shadow Royale isn't coming till the last couple days of the event, which is really stupid.
Very weird,
Why would
especially
they
because
do
that's a game mode people really love. That's
It's different.
that's
It's
an
a different
LTM a
feel.
lot of
It's-
people love because it's Kings Canyon After Dark
Oh,
I'm
yes.
So
with Skulltown and Thunderdome.
I'm
Oh,
wondering
give
if
me
it
the
has
dome.
to be because they need to load in that version
Yeah,
of
maybe.
the map, and we're currently in Apex with the current or in a ranked Apex
With
for
KC.
KC. I'm wondering if it has to do with that.
Maybe that might be it because the season's coming to a close anyway. The part that I didn't understand, and maybe Brian, you have a good point there, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's so weird that they tried to make this Halloween 2 different events instead of just throwing in the monsters thing with the Shadow Royale thing and having just one massive blowout bash. I don't understand why you wouldn't do that. That's a little odd. But there is one other thing that we're kind of foreshadowing here. We got a brand new arena map. Now, obviously, it just came out today, and we record on Tuesday, so it's always hard to kind of give a breakdown of the new maps and stuff like that when they first come out. So we don't have. We'll talk about it next week when we actually get a full week to kind of play the map and enjoy it. But it looks
tested it.
great. It looks
I
great.
can't wait to hate on this map for the first week and,
And then
just
love it
absolutely
afterwards.
love it.
That's a Carter move right there.
I tested it today. It didn't seem too bad.
Looks good.
I actually think it's kind of balanced. It looks good. It's got a nice kind of way to play it, and it kind of looks like a theater, like a rock concert.
Oh, okay.
It kind of looks like that. So I don't know whether they're like foreshadowing something or like.
Well, remember that there's that one loading screen where Seer. Yeah, so the new character's like getting ready to stage dive almost back, like he's about to drop into the crowd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that's what it is.
Ooh.
It could be something in the
That could
future
be
with like
it.
some sort of concert or something like that.
Ooh, kind of like a.
In-game live concert,
like the
Fortnite
Fortnite
style,
concert.
That would be dope.
marshmallow.
That'd
I'm
be
just,
sick.
as an Apex fan, I'm just imagining all the things that are going to go wrong with that. Like, I'm sorry, I
game
don't
break.
want to be negative, but like when you've played this game for so long and seen everything, when you hear in-game live event, you just naturally think, how are they going to fuck this up? Like, I don't mean to do that, but like, how are they going to fuck this up?
What? Who do we always say Seer looks like?
Lil Nas
Lil Nas
X.
X.
That'd
Do you think that's going to be
Old
that would be
Old Town
interesting.
Road.
That would be interesting, especially because I
fucking
think
Fuse is Billy Ray?
Lil Nas X did he not just sign with like 100 Thieves?
He did.
So, and 100 Thieves just brought in a new Apex team. So,
Huh.
That'd
interesting.
be crazy.
And
Lil
they-
Nas
honestly, that'd be
music
cool.
videos are
Huge
some of the
stretch.
best music videos.
They're insane. They have a lot of crazy stuff.
It's like he's like the Dr. Disrespect of like the music video. Like how how Dr. Disrespect is like on a whole new level.
He has like a very good vibe,
Yeah.
like with his videos.
Yes.
Dr. Disrespect does he has like the 80s kind of.
Yeah,
Like
music.
no
Zeal.
one does no one has graphics as well as Dr. Disrespect.
Yes, 100%. So, boys, let's get into these skins. Now, we're just going to go through the weapon and the legend skins. Some are gold, and I think there's 3 or 4 purple ones. We're going to attach our rating, and then we go from there. Okay? Here we go. Number 1, Bloodhound, the Hunter Within. I think this is a purple. I think this is maybe even a blue skin. I don't really think that this one's very high up on my list. I do kind of like the arm, so I'm not.
It's not
that's pretty
impressive.
bad.
It looks boring. The arms are fine,
It's
but
kind of animatronic, which is cool, but it's not like anything that I'm like, oh man, I really want that.
This kind of looks like one of those like Amazon Prime skins that they do. They do like the Prime
Yeah.
drops, or maybe even like the Monster Energy skin drops that they do.
Yeah.
I don't think
nothing-
this is like.
just nothing stands out.
Yeah, it's
So
all
it's
kind
like,
of bland.
I want to be flashy. I want people to know that I'm a main.
I'm gonna give this a solid 3,
I was thinking
3
yeah.
out of what?
10.
Uh,
I'm gonna say a 4. I think it's a little
I
bit
got a
better.
3.
Fucking 2. This skin is fucking ass,
For-
bro.
especially when they're calling it a legendary.
That's
This
ass.
is a legendary.
This is a
Yeah.
legendary. If this
hell
was
no, that's
if
a
this was
one.
like a
It's
blue or a
fucking
purple, I'd be like,
2.
oh, that's a good blue or purple
It's a good.
skin.
It's a good blue.
Yeah, it's a good blue one.
a
That you
good
get
blue.
like a
It's
battle pass skin.
Yeah,
It's a good blue. It's a purple. I'm not mad that I got, but it's still like for gold. I'm pissed.
I'm not wearing it.
No.
No, there's Bloodhound has so many better ones. So I mean, why not? Now we move on to Necro Nightmare. Now the thing that stands out to this one about Revenant, first of all, everybody's gonna be like, oh, it's a fucking werewolf. That's badass. If you look at the top, his mask is split, which I think is so sick. I love that.
That's
So
fucking
this one
dope.
I think is by far already sitting atop one of my favorite skins in the game. I really love this one.
There's so much going on up top. I'm kind of really confused.
This one's sick as fuck.
He looks like a little dog.
Well, it is werewolf.
Oh, yeah, but like werewolves are like scary. It's like a little. Poopy.
It's like he hasn't transformed. Like his arms are so fucking tiny with it.
Yeah, the teeth could be a little scarier.
Teeth
I
a bit
think.
scarier. Arms could be tiny or like not
You guys are
tiny.
just hating. This thing's
You know, you
fucking
can give some claws. Like
I do appreciate the loincloth being jeans. That's funny. That's just funny.
Oh, is it wrapped around the calf? His right calf?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's-
He's got some jeans on.
It's not bad.
It's nice to imagine an Apex Legend just wearing jeans. It's
yeah,
just weird.
and he
You mean
rips
other-
out of
yeah,
it.
other than
Tough
Fuse?
look.
Other than Fuse, well, Fuse, yeah. Fuse would wear jeans. Fuse only wears. Fuse goes to sleep in jeans.
Yeah.
Fuse wears Levi's all the time.
All day. I'm giving this one a solid 9.
Ooh, that's high up.
that's high.
I was
Really?
thinking 7.
I wrote down 7.
10.
The 10.
Wow, you okay?
Okay, now we move on to Fuse, Seer, and this has got to be one of the worst legendary skins I've ever seen. Why did they just made him red? That's it. This is a legendary. He's
Did
red.
his face change? I honestly,
He has claws though.
I kind of like it.
Look at his hand.
I like the
I
color,
like
but
it.
not for a legendary.
He's got claws.
I think it's a purple skin, but it's still not bad.
If it was a little bit more flashy, I would like it.
The one cool thing about it is the heart in the middle of the chest right there. That's cool. Like
Yeah.
it has like the heart kind of showing. And then I like his hair, the way they have his hair set up. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I do think this is one of those skins where
I think it's a purple.
yeah, this is one of those skins though where you're wearing when you have it in game and you look at the hands, it might be cooler just to look at the hands than the actual full setup. There's
Yeah.
skins like that where they're not very cool until you actually use it in game, and the hands are kind of cool. Maybe
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
gloves
like
they
the-
wear.
the
are cool.
anime-
Out of the first 3, this is the first one that I'm putting on.
Okay,
I'm actually Schmaz. I've actually agreed with you on all of this so far.
I would
Sadly.
give this one a 5.
I say this one's a little bit better. I'd probably say it's like a 6 or 7.
6. Brian?
I've gone back and forth between 6 and 7. I think it's a 6.
Carter?
I want to say 7.5.
7.5. He's attaching the 0.5. Okay, then we move on to Caustic. This one is grody in a good way, I think. I think this one's really cool. He's got some sort of alien in the middle of his chest. Now, obviously, this is a little more grotesque than some of the other ones, but I do think it's cool. The only thing I don't really care for is the way that his skin is like super pale. It just looks weird. But other
I
than
think
that,
they're trying to make him look like an alien, though.
yeah, so that it makes sense. I just that part of it I don't really care for, but I do like this. I do like Caustic is one of those legends that just kind of has badass skins.
He
It's
does.
weird. I feel like the people working on Caustic just have this weird love for him. Like, he always gets buffs. He always gets good skins.
Yeah,
Like,
I've noticed
What-
if you're a Caustic fan, you're like die-hard Caustic fan.
yeah,
And if you're not, you really like just don't give 2 rats ass.
yeah.
Like-
About Caustic at all? Yeah, but I think this is a solid skin.
I don't like the orange.
a lot of people don't like orange.
I'm not
Well,
a
no,
fan
I
of
like the
orange.
color orange.
Orange
I don't
is
like the
my
orange in
least
this.
favorite color.
I don't like the orange. That's the thing that's throwing it off, and actually the reason why it's dropping down a little bit further than what it could be on the list for me.
Yeah,
I would not wear this skin.
I would give this one a 7.
I have a 5.
6.
I'm going to say 6.
6. It's the orange. If it was a different color than the orange, I would like it a lot better.
All right, now we move on into some of these gun skins here. We've got the Hemi, the Cardiac Assault. Now, this one's very similar to the Fuse one because it has the heart involved in it, just
Sear.
like the Fuse, Sear. It has the heart involved, just like the Sear one does, right smack dab right there. That is very sick. And I'm the type of guy I love to inspect. So I'm inspecting this
You're a
gun
big
all
inspect
the
guy.
I'm a big inspect guy. I love this skin. I don't use the Hemlock very often, but I would use it more just because I have
I
this
love
skin.
this red.
Dude, I love everything about this skin. This skin to me is a 10 out of 10 for the skins.
This is really
I
cool.
like the color red in this one.
I also kind of like the way it has the veins coming off from the heart. And I wonder if you're in game if that like moves at all.
Oh, like an animated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. I didn't examine it.
I would hope so.
So that one I'm giving that one a 9, and I would definitely equip that.
I got an 8
yeah.
for that one.
Okay.
I'll say solid A as well.
Solid 8. There we go. Now we're going to move on to the Copper Claw. This is the Spitfire. Isn't it crazy how once they move the Spitfire to the crate, it's like your opinion just immediately changes? Like, I just feel so much better about the Spitfire. I don't
Like-
mind it. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if I die to one in game, I'm like, he got lucky with the Spitfire,
Yeah,
like getting it out of the crate.
Like
Yeah.
the alternator disruptor rounds.
No, Brian. Brian, that is different, and you know that.
It's not.
No, it's
honestly,
different.
Kyle, how bad has disruptor rounds been? Like, it's not that bad.
Literally, I think the other night we fought a team where a guy had 2 alternators with disruptor rounds, and we shit on him.
Yeah,
So,
like
I
it's
mean,
you can play
I mean,
around
if he
it.
sucks, he sucks. But I will say this: it shits on people.
Oh yeah, no, they're all good. Like
There's no
they're
doubt.
legendary weapons. They're all supposed to be good. But like I normally love the copper look on weapons and the way like especially like to replace any other silver, gold, metallic. This is a little bit too much copper for me.
Okay.
I would like it to have maybe the barrels. Like I like everything else. Maybe change the barrels to that matte black.
Okay.
That's on it. If they did that, I would like it a little bit more. And aside from that, I think this is also a really great quality gun skin.
I think this is quality as well,
Yeah.
Brian. I think this is a good one. I like the copper. I actually wish there was a little bit more. I do like the blue accent to it. And my favorite part is at the very end of the barrel, it has the claws sticking out. I like that a lot. I would rock this one all day. I think I'd give this one like an 8.5.
My favorite part about it is where the mag is. There's a giant scar scratch through it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think that's sick as fuck.
If
and
the-
then,
The attention
Sorry,
to
keep
detail.
going.
yeah, and then also I like Frankenstein's one of my favorite kind of fictional characters, and I think that's just really sick. Kind of gives you the Frankenstein vibes.
You're a big Frankenstein guy.
Yeah, I like
What
it.
about the monster?
the Frankenstein's monster? Sorry, we're gonna be literal here.
If the black was a little bit more darker, that would be sick.
I think the black was darker. I just like
If the black was darker, it would be like a solid 9.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like an 8.5. Same with this is just
trash.
this is a gray maybe gun.
I just moved over to the R99, the excavator. Did you guys give your rankings for the Spitfire?
Spitfire,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 8.
I said 8.
8. I went 9 or 8.5. Sorry. This R99 skin. Once
Absolutely.
again, this one matches with the caustic skin. So
It's trash.
So when you match it with something where you already don't like the skin and then you bring the gun into
Bro,
it, then it changes it.
It's that fucking
It's the orange. It's the weird orange.
It's the orange. The black that they use doesn't help. It's not like a hard black. It's like a very like pale black.
It's like a matte black.
But yeah, it's like a matte, flat, pale black. Whatever the hell you want to call this color, go ahead and call it that. I don't care. It looks bad. And the orange that goes with it, it's just weak.
I actually kinda like it.
Looks weak.
no,
I actually kind of like
this
it.
thing's dog shit.
I kind of
I
like
wish
it.
I see. This is a skin where I will like it if they do a recolor.
No,
I like
what-
the setup. I want them to recolor it.
What's happening with this gun is probably like the iron sights is like insane.
Yeah, that's
So
dope.
it's gonna be like a pay to win R99.
Well, it's got the circle iron sight, so it probably not.
Yeah, it doesn't have the doesn't
Yeah,
have
it's got the
lines.
it's got the circle, not the boxed iron sight.
Yeah. I mean, it's not my favorite. I'll go like 6.
I'm like a 4 solid.
I got a fucking 3.
2.
Okay. A 2. Did you
It's
say
pretty
2?
bad. It's pretty bad.
Dog shit.
Okay. Then we move on to the R301. You can't have skins without bringing out an R301. We've got the exposed wiring.
I love this.
This
one.
is very cool.
This one's
This
dope.
is a 9.5 from me.
This is how you do something simple without making it too crazy and it's still looking really good.
It looked so good.
This is a 10. This is a flat out 10. This and the Hemlock right here are the two guns that I would, if I had to buy one, I might sit there and miss both because I don't know which one to get.
Yeah.
These are fucking amazing skins on this.
These are dope.
I love this one. Yeah, I would have to give this one like a 9. I love the little red circle on the very end near the trigger. I love the color scheme. I love how the yellow accents everything. Great skin.
It almost seems like it's bright near the stock and it fades to a darker as it looks out too, which is kind of nice. I love the, what is it? The foregrip. It's not even a foregrip because it's not the attachment. Where you put your hand,
Yeah.
your front hand, not your trigger hand, but your front hand. I love that padding, that texture that they put there.
Yeah.
It's just an all around good look, man.
Imagine
I think
not-
it's dope.
Imagine not knowing gun anatomy.
What's it called?
Do you think I know? That's a hand grip.
That's the handy boy.
Yeah.
That's the finger
This is a
holder.
grippy hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys rank on that one? 10? 10, 10, 10?
I said 9.5.
9.5?
I don't believe
9.
in perfection.
Wow. Interesting. Okay, so we got the Wraith skin. This is actually
This
a
is
purple
10 out of
skin.
10 perfect.
I think this should have been a legendary.
10 out of 10 perfect.
It's called the Cold Sweat. I mean, it's got the electricity running
Dude, the
through it.
electricity arms thing is so sick.
Yes, and then you have it's just running through her whole body. She's got like the cool looking face. Her hair's white. Dude, this skin is badass. I don't know how this was a purple.
I don't know.
I don't know how
dope.
this was a purple.
10 out of 10? No. 8? I'll give it an 8. Still a really high rating. That's one of the highest ratings I've given on my list.
The only thing I wish they would have done a little differently was near like her pants, do something a little bit different because the top is so flashy and then the bottom is just like so basic. But I still really think this one's high up on my list. I'd go like 8.59.
Honestly, I think this is a 9 too.
So the thing is, like, I appreciate how it looks, the electricity, all that shit that they put through it. I still don't like there's something about it I still don't like. I don't know if it's just because I don't like Wraith.
Maybe.
I might be biased.
Yeah.
But like I know it's a good skin, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm just not a big fan.
Now, if we want to go from a decent skin to a just fucking shit skin, we
what the
go
fuck is
over
that?
to Horizon. Is there a character in this game who's more disrespected skin-wise than Horizon?
Bangalore.
For a while, yes. You have a
Watson.
point. For a while, yes.
I don't
Watson
know.
has some good ones.
You think I?
Crypto.
No, Crypto has some sick ones.
Crypto
The one with
has-
the mask
He's
and
got some
everything.
dope
The
ones.
mask, the mustache.
Like, what? I mean, Horizon has some of the worst skins ever, and this one is pretty
I
fucking
really
bad.
like. I actually do like what we're doing with the blood or whatever. I hate the face and I hate the hair.
The whole
Dude,
thing.
it looks like fucking Venom attacked her, and
Yeah.
they did a really poor job of it.
If
Yes.
it was a different color, if the suit was, it would have been better.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was
white.
like Venom got lazy halfway through. It was just like,
pretty much. He's
Ah,
like, I'll
fuck
just
it.
chill here.
Yeah, I really don't like that one. I'm probably going to give that one something like a
Fucking-
3.
It's a 1.
3.
1.
Carter.
Probably like a 4.
Then we move on to Valk. Now, Valk,
That's it.
She's got like demon eyes.
I mean,
Valk
maybe a
is-
blue skin.
Yeah.
I don't know if it should be a purple.
I'm
It's
not
not
putting it
bad.
on.
It's almost worse that it's not egregiously bad because it's just kind of flat.
It looks like it was just lazy.
Yeah. It's just a little flat.
It looks like they took her normal skin and just changed the colors.
yeah,
It's a recolor.
pretty much.
It's a recolor.
I would say maybe a 4.
Yeah, probably a 4.
A 3, man. That thing's
3.
dog.
Then we move on to the final skin. The final skin. Now, this one I think could
Save
go
the
both
best
ways.
for last.
This
Oh,
one
the
could go
worst?
both ways.
Wait,
now, it
what
depends
the
on your colors.
fuck?
I don't like the orange.
Orange is ugly as shit.
It looks
Dude,
like
the
Caustic
orange in
nutted
this-
on him.
The
Oh,
orange
man,
in this
if-
event is so bad.
If
And yes,
the
that's
orange
exactly what
was
it looks like.
black, it would be perfect.
Yeah.
Even if it
Or
was like
even if it was
purple.
red.
Purple, red. The
What if
red,
they-
yeah. He's got red on there to begin with.
What if they did like a hazmat yellow and red? Like a,
That'd
like
be
a
sick.
fire
It looked
truck.
like a fire truck. Yeah. I'm
Well,
not
I
a fan
just
of the
think
fire
with
truck look.
that lime green, it would pop with the black, and then you take it away with the orange.
I've
Yeah.
always hated when they put together like the lime green with the orange. It just looks
It
weird.
doesn't look right.
It's so Nickelodeon.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
Nickelodeon.
Oh, gosh.
Very Nickelodeon. So I think you could go both ways on this. I like the shield. The shield is the part that I love, especially if you have Gibraltar's heirloom and you get to look at that. That would be cool.
The splatter.
Everything else sucks.
The
Does.
splatter is great. Once again, it's the orange.
It's just the orange.
I give it a 4 for the potential that it would have on a recolor.
Okay, I'm gonna say a 4 as well.
This is a skin that I'm excited for next year.
Yeah,
if it
Just
was
like Caustics and the R99. I'm excited for next year.
I'm going to say, what?
if the orange was black, it would be like a 9.5.
Yeah.
But with the orange, it is like
It's meh.
It's
it's
just
meh.
flat.
it's less than a 5.
it's meh.
This skin right now, this skin is forgettable.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like it, so I'm going to give it a 6.
Okay, boys, I think we are actually great skin breaker downers. We've never done this before.
No,
We've never broken down skins.
We never pulled it out, looked at it, and been like, had to go through and check everything.
That was actually sick.
Does it say hazmat
saw?
on his fucking dick?
Yeah, it says hazmat operations right over
Right on his
over the
dick.
dick. That goes up a point.
Okay,
That's a good
that
point.
5.
I'll bump it up. That's a 5.
just for the hilarity of that. That's all the skins, boys. Now, the only other thing I had a problem with in this event is like, look how many of this other shit there is. Like,
And
and then some of this is like kills as Revenant, so that's the only way you get to see your kills is if you buy this thing. Usually we get
Yes.
those in the battle pass, right? I mean, you just have to buy the battle
Wait,
pass,
that's
but it's
not
like
a already thing? Or
No,
is it,
you have to
No.
buy packs and get those out of the
wait,
packs.
really?
I don't know if I like
And
that.
it's only one of them. Like,
Yeah.
you may get the kills one.
You
Like,
may
there's
get-
even a chance you could get the feet one that's just, like, the damage done or whatever.
yeah,
So
I
I
thought
don't know.
that's like a thing that you're
It actually really
born
sucks.
with.
But this might like if the skins are able to be bought with crafting materials, these should be too.
I hope so. If not, dude, I'm gonna.
That's gonna
kinda
suck.
be pissed.
That's
Honestly,
gonna suck.
If I'm going into this event and I'm going to be buying packs, trying to get crafting medals, things like that, I'm probably going to shoot for
Look at the banners though.
the
banners.
The banner frames.
The banner frames. Are they actually
What
good?
about the banner frames?
Oh,
They're
See,
sick.
that's good.
that
Look at
is
that, no
very good.
orange.
That is
That's
cool.
good too.
They did like a movie theme.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the rise of the Bloodbot is so sick. They should all of their banner frames should be like this because a lot of them just suck and they don't even make sense.
Yeah.
If they were all like this, I'd be more excited when I open a pack and get banner frames.
Yeah.
Hopefully these animations don't ruin something later on.
Let's hope not.
Hopefully
Oh,
not.
Gosh.
All right, boys, that should just about do it for the main topic of the show. What do you guys think about the skins? What do you guys think about the event? Did we miss anything? Send us something, say what's up. Also, somebody sent me a DM and told me we were calling the wrench the wrong type of wrench. And I was like, thank you
pipe
for
wrench.
telling. Yeah, it was pipe wrench.
pipe wrench.
Oh, thank you for telling us that because we would have kept calling it a crescent wrench forever, and we're stupid.
I just want to
So-
say
That
I
was a
never called
monkey
it a
wrench.
crescent.
No, it's a pipe wrench.
It's for
crest-
pipes.
It's for
Yeah.
piping.
Yeah, crescent wrench is the one with the dial that moves left and right. The pipe
Yeah,
wrench
it's like a
has the wheel
crescent.
and it moves up and down.
Isn't a pipe wrench a monkey wrench? Am I wrong?
I think a monkey wrench is just a phrase. I don't think that's a real thing.
monkey wrench is a pipe wrench. Pretty sure.
Maybe. Maybe it's another name for it. Like
I think it might be another
name for Robert is Bob. So maybe that's
is that a real
Another
thing?
name
Yes.
for Richard is Dick.
yes.
That's actually
is.
that's
That
actually
is- that
Richie's
is
name
actu-
in my phone.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah, monkey wrench is basically a adjustable wrench.
Let's
So
go.
it's similar. Okay.
A monkey wrench is considered an adjustable wrench. It is also a crescent wrench, so it's both. But a pipe wrench is specifically that certain
I'm
kind.
so glad I didn't embarrass myself by calling it a crescent wrench.
I
just said
embarrassed
wrench.
myself a lot.
I feel bad.
All right, we're gonna head into Grab My Bachelor, where we're gonna give Kyle some good old flirting techniques. So without further ado, let's get in to Grab My Bachelor. Love, the universal language. For some, love comes easy,
Could she be the one?
but for others, love doesn't come easy.
Sometimes, I don't think I'll ever find love.
Follow us as we take one man through his journey
I just want to find the one.
to find eternal and everlasting love.
I'm just tired of being in this bed alone.
There will be some highs
I like long walks on the beach.
and some lows,
Oh, I got a text. It's not from her, though.
but in the end, we hope to find love.
I just want a girl that completes me.
Welcome to Grab My Bachelor. All right, here we are. Kyle, let's talk a little bit about the response to the Tinder. How was that?
It was really good. Yeah.
Lots of people, lots of likes on your photos. Lots of people loved your photos, your poses.
Yes, sir.
They turned out great.
They did.
No,
Shout out to my lighting crew
Yes.
and my cameraman.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're very welcome. So did you end up using it at all, or was it just kind of like whatever?
I've used it a little bit. The thing that I've learned about internet dating is it's even if you match with them, it's like really hard to get them to respond, I guess.
Yeah, because they might have a bunch more.
Yeah.
You might be
You gotta stand
take
out.
a number.
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know whether I'm low guy on the totem pole or whatever, but it's like I could send them a message and they're still just kind of like, meh.
That's just dating though. I
think that's like just like internet dating in general.
Yeah. A lot of dating is kind of like feeling out process, and then things kind of like, sometimes you get ghosted, sometimes they just fizzle out, sometimes they go back to their ex. That happens. So it's just weird like that. All right, so Kyle, let's get into some flirting techniques. Would you consider yourself a good flirter?
When I'm not trying, yes. When I actually try, I feel I'm more like a cat falling down the stairs.
Okay.
Graceful.
You always land on your feet.
Graceful,
Always laying
too.
on my feet.
9
But
lives.
during the falling of the stairs, it sounds like a fucking train wreck.
But that's okay, because we're here to help. We're here to fix it. You
You
got to
know-
find the happy medium of saying just enough but not saying too much, doing just enough but not doing too much. And there's a lot of trial and error that comes with flirting. And not only that, but every person's different. So, what one person's like, I wish he would have said more, another person would have been like, this guy is just talking way too much. So you never know. It just depends on the person. Right place, right time kind of thing.
Sounds really difficult.
Well, that's the good thing, though, is that nobody will ever be an expert, so you just go and have fun with it, right? You just have fun with it. Brian, you look like you had some techniques. Holy fuck, Brian! How many
has
techniques
a whole
did you
playbook.
Brian wrote the Bible of flirting
okay.
right now.
Well, we have a few that specifically for Kyle.
Yeah.
Specifically for Kyle.
Oh,
And I
boy,
think
I can't wait to
Richie
hear
helped
these.
me with these a little bit.
Yes, we are joined today by our good friend Richie. He was in the skit earlier.
Bartender
so
Richie.
Bartender Richie. We'll call him that for the rest of the show.
So Bartender Richie is he gave me some professional vibes professional.
The vibes were professional.
They were.
He does look great.
He does.
Very suave.
He gives some professional advice for us to give to Kyle from standing behind the bar and just watching so many guys epically fail.
Yeah.
At it.
Richie's also, I think Richie has the most
Natural.
he's very good at flirting, but I was going to say the one thing Richie has the most out of everybody at this table, he has tried to flirt with the most bartenders I've ever seen.
Oh, my God. I
Every
don't know
single
how
time a new bartender comes around, he's flirting. So that's just Richie. And it's fun to watch.
It is. It is enjoyable to watch.
Because bartenders are probably the hardest people to flirt with because they're dealing with it all day. So you never know where that's going to go, but it's fun to watch from a distance.
It is. So I think we're just going to fire off some here. How does that sound? Just want to
fire them off.
Fire them off.
Fire 'em
Lightning
off.
round. I love it.
All right, Kyle, ready? You listening?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to start with try less.
Seductive voice.
Not deleting your number.
The wink.
Sarcasm.
Don't fumble on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't. Do that.
Say less.
Hold on. What was the first one?
Try less.
What is so? Explain try less
Yeah,
to me.
explain me that.
When you try less can be. You always fail when you try to flirt. Don't try to flirt. You just do it naturally.
But how do we get him into that mode?
I'm telling you right now, dude. As soon as I see a pretty girl that I am attracted to, it's like I feel like I have to try, and then I get panicked. It's like when I don't even think about it at all. Like
You just gotta get comfy.
you
get
gotta,
comfy,
You have
bro.
to understand that sometimes trying to flirt is not trying to flirt. Don't try so hard to treat them above and beyond. Like, obviously take care of your girl, all that kind of stuff. But don't try so hard to put anybody on a pedestal above you. Keep them on your level and treat them as a normal human. That's what I mean by try less.
That's not even just dating advice too. It's like don't put anybody like above yourself as far as you obviously be respectful, but and try your best to be professional in professional settings, but you're just as important of a person as that person is. No matter what situation you guys are in, you're both people.
Also, if I can interject here, and this is Bartender Richie, bro, sometimes you just gotta talk, and you never know. It's like throwing something at the wall. Sometimes it's gonna stick, sometimes it's not. But if you try less and like don't force out the flirting, bro, along the lines you're gonna say some gold, and you're not even gonna know what it is. But that's that gold that's gonna stick to that wall.
that's like when I don't try to be funny and I just say random shit, and then that's when I'm the most funny.
So
Yeah.
so basically, don't try to be flirting the entire time. Treat them as a normal person. Have an actual conversation with them, and it's going to take you a lot further because you're a funny guy to begin with, and you're going to be able to enjoy that. So
Having
just run with
just-
the characteristics that go well for you.
Having just a regular conversation is like almost the best form of flirting because it's just the most basic form of human interaction.
But
like,
how do they know that you like them if you just regularly talk to them?
They can pick up on it.
Yeah, well, not just that, but like if you just talk to somebody, like it doesn't mean you don't have to make them know that you like them. Like that's not the goal. The goal is to like get to know the person.
You want to get to know first to even have to know if it's worth your interest. You can find anybody attractive. That's fine. But to know if you're actually interested in them is a different story. So you're going to get to know them first regardless. And at the end of the day, you got to be able to pull the trigger and make a move. You got to be able to say, hey, you want to go get dinner sometime? And you be confident with it.
I also think that might be your number one mistake of flirting is making them know that you're interested in them, because that's what you said. You were like, how will they know I'm interested in them? I think anytime a guy just walks up to a person he doesn't know and just starts talking to somebody, I think that's already a sign that they know that you're somewhat interested, because nobody just goes and does that, right?
Interesting.
So you don't need to make them know. If you already walk up and say something, I think they have an inkling
that you already like
that
them.
yeah. So like, or at least you're interested enough to go talk to them.
That's true.
And that also kind of ties into observe the vibe. You're not very good at observing the vibe.
I'm not very good at any hints whatsoever.
Yeah, so learn that. Just watch people, and one way you can do that is just fucking talk to a stranger at a bar, and then just observe the vibe, observe the conversation, and kind of just play it over. Like, oh, okay, this person, whether it's a man or woman, just have a conversation, and like, oh, this person seems engaged in the conversation, or because you also can make some friends like that too.
Carter, you got any?
I don't want to just keep saying, don't try to flirt
Like
as
at all?
much.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just trying to get to know them.
That's it.
The best form of flirting, like I said, is just having a
You're like a good flirt is honestly just being nice,
yeah.
and that's pretty much it. Not like or just be like a good nice.
So, like I normally am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just be you.
Just be you.
Just be you, and you'll be fine.
Now, some other tactics that help out with when you are flirting. Don't go to a place. Don't go there for the girls. Go there because the Giants are on the TV. Go there because the 49ers are playing. Go there because it's karaoke night. Go there for a secondary reason, or you could even call it the primary reason. Go there to do something that you might enjoy doing, like watching your favorite team play or watching people sing, or even if you like to sing karaoke, go there for that. And then everything else after that, it becomes easier because, say, for instance, like you have a conversation with somebody and then it ends up not going well. It doesn't really matter or ruin your night because you're there for something else anyway.
True.
So it's like, oh, I failed. I fell flat on my face. I tried to talk to this girl and she totally just wasn't into it. Well, at least the Giants are up in the 6th. Or, like you have something else to focus on rather than just being like, oh, fuck, I messed that up. Because then you're going to dwell on it and it's going to kind of ruin your vibe, ruin your night. Have something else to like
Fall back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, when you're doing this, try to leave it at face value. As far as if you think somebody's flirting with you, don't read more into it than what it is.
Richie, I would like if I knew that they were flirting with me, but my stupid ass doesn't
Hey,
understand
Kyle.
that until after the fact.
Might be a blessing
No.
in disguise.
Might not be.
Kyle, I'm like you, and hints non-existent.
I'm telling you right now, Carter, me and you are in the same boat because if you're a woman, you're trying to throw a hint at me, there's a 90% chance I will not.
You
catch
literally
that
have
shit.
to knock me out for me to know. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? When? And they're like, I gave you like this hint, this hint, this hint, this hint. I only do this because I like that. I'm like, I took nothing from that, honestly. I
Yeah.
just thought you were just doing that because you're nice.
Yeah.
But when you're in that situation, it's almost kind of like a blessing because then you're not, like Richie said, reading too much into it. Now, I'm the opposite. I pick up everything and think everything is a sign. So for me, sometimes I'm like, okay, she did this, this, and this. She must like me. And then it's like, no, I was just being nice. And I'm like, damn. I read way too much into the situation.
Yeah.
If you have it the other way, now you can just enjoy yourself, talk, and be like, man, I really think that girl, later on when you think about it, you're like, wait a second, that girl is into me. I think that's better than reading too much into it at the time. I think it's better to reflect, because social media makes it so easy now to basically have a bookmark. You left that bookmark there, and now you can go back and try to keep going.
Yeah, but I just in that case though, I just don't make moves because I don't get the signals. You know,
You don't have to get signals. You have to give signals. Does that make sense?
So
You can't be afraid to make the move regardless. Don't be afraid of that rejection, that no. What's the worst thing that's gonna come out of it?
It really is that.
Like, it really comes down. You can't be afraid of that. Leave it at face value is basically a fancy way of saying don't overthink it, and it goes really well with the idea of read the vibe. So pay attention to what's happening in the room. Look at the body language. Look at things that people are doing, and pay attention to and make sure that you're not afraid to make an advancement if you see an opportunity. Now, don't be a fucking creep.
Yeah.
But don't be afraid to put yourself out there and say hey, I'm interested. If you are, let's do this.
What?
But
how do I? What if there's not a perfect time, but I want to shoot a shot? Is that because I feel like if I shoot it at the wrong time, it's obviously it'll come off creepy.
So one, don't be a creep, but two, at the same time, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect for it to be a time to shoot your shot. You don't have to wait for the stars to fucking align and all this bullshit. Just sometimes honesty, openness, and friendliness, it gets you a lot further than what you think.
Yeah, and
treating people with respect goes a long way.
Brian's earlier point where he said you're not trying to look for signs, you're trying to create opportunities, right? Go on the offensive is essentially what he's saying. And I think one thing about being on the offensive is you can create. So you say, what if there's not a time to present itself? You can create one. It's so easy. So say for instance, and a great way to not be creepy is to literally just be hey, here's my number if you want to hang out sometime. When you give them your number, what you're giving them is they get to choose if they want to talk to you or not. If you try to get their number, now they're kind of defenseless and they're I don't want to give this guy my number because, maybe you're just not her type, but you're kind of almost making her sit in an awkward situation. So you just hand her number. But a great way that you can create this opportunity is you just be you're talking. You're I need to create an opportunity for myself. Go home. Literally just go home or go do something else. You'd be I forgot I have to do this tonight. I'm going to leave you with my number. If you want to talk again sometime, I'd love to talk to you and do something like that. You drop off your number. You created an opportunity and you also didn't leave her feeling in an awkward situation because you just you dropped off your number and now she can talk to you if she wants to. If she doesn't, she doesn't. It doesn't matter. It's no skin off your nose. You just go.
No. And then you just kind of let that go, and then if she calls you or texts you, she calls you or texts you. Or?
Yeah. No, obviously read the vibe on that. If you guys are having a great fucking time, and you can keep it going, that can run.
Then you
run with it. But if it's starting to get to the point where it's this time of this conversation's getting close to over, let me just drop my number before it's fully over, and we're gonna cut it a little short so we can finish it up later.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I got a question then. Because I've had this happen to me a couple times. So I've been going to the doctor kind of recently for some shit, and there's this lady who's an assistant there, and she's really hot. Mm-hmm. And every single time I go in there, me and her kind of make eye contact, but she's not the front desk lady. She's kind of behind the front desk. And so I as I left the other day, she said bye to me, and I said bye to her. And I was thinking about trying to talk to her, but I was she doesn't really know me. We don't really know each other. And I feel it would be kind of awkward if I was hey, would you want to go out sometime?
Yeah, I think that's too far of a jump.
See, that's what I'm saying, though.
That's too far of a jump. But what you could do is you said you wanted to talk to her. That's a great thing to do. If you just want to be hey, how long did it take you to go to school for this? Or just ask her a question about her. Just be I was wondering this when I was in the waiting room. How long did you have to go to school for this? Something kind of about her.
Generic.
Yeah. You don't want to, first of all, work is already hard to deal with when you're trying to ask a girl out at work because a lot of girls don't want to be bothered, and that's totally respectable because they're working. Especially another one is girls at the gym. They don't want to be bothered. They're working out. Don't be a creep. Don't do stuff like that. But if you just talk to them, then you can kind of get the vibe Richie was talking about, bartender Richie was talking about, where you get the vibe and you're okay, at least I talked to her, but she's at work. I don't want to bother her. Work is the hardest one to do. Work is very difficult. But if you talk to them and have a conversation and things seem to go well, maybe you have a few conversations, you string them along, maybe it opens the door. But be careful with work. You don't want to get too far into that.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
And I think that Wyatt brought up a very excellent point about asking a question. So regardless whether it's they're at work or something, or you're just trying to start a conversation, when you're actually in the conversation as well, make sure you ask questions in the sense that you're not just hearing them, but you're listening to them. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of people will do essentially repeat back to them what they said. Don't do it too much, but throw it in there every once in a while, or maybe keep in your mind like something that they had mentioned, and then later down the conversation you can always just say, oh, hey, by the way, what is this or what's that? This way they know like you're actually listening to them, and then you're taking interest in what they are actually talking about.
Yeah, I think one of the worst things you can do is ask a question like that and only ask that one question, and then not ask if you don't ask at least one follow-up about a specific point about what they were talking about. I feel like it was almost like
it's for nothing.
It was useless. Yeah. So there's that. I definitely think you want to, because they want to know that you're listening.
If you talk to them and they're working for you, like they're doing something for you at their work, and then during that conversation while they're doing that, if you ask them just, how are you doing? Like, how are you doing today? Like all that kind of stuff. Just make that small talk conversation, get them talking about themselves. And a lot of times people will actually go way deeper and just want to talk to somebody than what you expect. That opens up a different kind of conversation with them that lets you go a little bit further and actually get to know the person.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite questions to ask, and one of my favorite flirting tactics that I use like a lot, and it's so fucking simple, is, you know how you were saying, like, how do I get them to know if I'm interested? A lot of times what I would do is I would just ask them their name. I would just be like, hey, before I leave, what is your name? And then they tell me their name, and then I look at them and I repeat their name. I look in their eyes and I'm like, Caitlin. She's like, yes. Okay. And then I walk out. To me, that sends them a signal like, why did he want to know my name? Obviously, there's a reason he wants to know my name. I did that so many times, and it worked out like a lot. Like it was so easy. Like maybe they were like, I don't know. It works really well if like it's like a service job. And I already told you like work is hard, but this is a good way to get it started. There was a girl at Chili's one time. I asked her name. We love Chili's. This is Chili's podcast. We should record at Chili's one day. But I was at Chili's and I did that exact move, and then she ended up giving me her Instagram by the end of the night. Now, nothing ever happened from that, but like it was still, she could figure out I was interested, and then before I left, she had me add her on Instagram. So it's like it's just something like you just pay the bill or something.
Wanting to know their name.
Yeah, I just look, but I look like I'm very interested when I ask it, because I am. I want to know their name. I obviously find them attractive or like somewhat interesting. So I was just like, wait, what is your name? Tell me the name. I repeat it to them. They like go yes, and then I'm like, okay, thank you,
and then you run off.
Yeah, I run. I sprint.
Dead sprint through the door.
Dead sprint out the door.
It also comes down to who you are and kind of how your style about it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the experimental phase of figuring out what that is, Rich. So like, I'm not really shooting a whole lot of shots just yet, but we're trying to figure out what that is. So.
I think shooting shots also sounds like very like kind of scary, but it's really not. Like it's just simple stuff.
It's just almost the closing to a conversation. It's like when you shoot your shot, it's either going to be the end of the conversation because they say no, or it's going to be until next time.
Yeah,
you know, it's one or the other, and it's getting ready to close out that conversation regardless. So it fits in really well when the conversation's about to end. But I wanted to touch real fast on one thing that I did mention. It actually probably sounded like one of the dumb ones I listed off, but it wasn't. It was the wink. And what I mean by that is not actually winking. It's a reference to how you always see in like the movies or the shows or whatever it is, where the guy will wink and it's supposed to be like that dreamy moment type deal. Find something that is a physical characteristic about yourself that you're confident with, that you yourself like about yourself, and don't be afraid to play off that. Like, when I first started dating Ange, like, I made it a point, I wanted to make eye contact with her consistently. One, because I was reading, like, her vibes and everything, and I could tell that she really liked...
Your gorgeous blue eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah, she loved
But I knew that's a feature that I can play off of. Find one that you are able to play off of and run with that.
So really, really short shorts.
There you go. That's what it is. That's what it is.
See, mine is my 5'8" in the morning frame.
I remember like episode 51. I brought up short shorts, and Kyle said, "No, I hate short shorts." And now here we are.
Listen. I think Kyle would like to wear short shorts. There's just limitations.
Kyle was not realizing right now that he's,
Two limitations.
He's sitting on a high chair. For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Yes, there's quite a high chair here.
Kyle's got two limitations.
Kyle's
He's
double.
got ass and then another.
Your ass takes up half my torso.
Actually, technically 3 limitations, actually.
Yes.
Now that I think about it.
Oh, that's fair.
But yeah, honestly, dude, like flirting in the sense of you're trying to find like a relationship is vastly different from flirting if you're just trying to hook up with people. So all of these were like for relationship things. As far as hooking up, I'm not good at that. So I couldn't tell you shit.
Well,
But you're not looking to hook up anyway. So
Yeah, bro. And look at me. Anytime I flirt with somebody, I automatically get into like an at least 1 year long relationship. So
and then hijinks ensue.
Oh.
You guys got anything else? Carter?
I don't know.
Carter's been quiet this
Just
bachelor.
don't try. Don't try. Honestly, don't even try to flirt. You're just trying to spend as much time with them as possible, and then everything will just come naturally.
So just kind of trying to get to know them is what you're saying.
Yeah. You don't really have to be like, damn,
Dude, literally, same thing we've been telling you this entire time. Go there, have fun, enjoy yourself, and be yourself.
That really is what it comes down to, is just being yourself, having fun, enjoying yourself, and not taking it so seriously. That every bachelor has that same message behind it, because that's really all that it takes for you to start getting out there again. But that it sounds so easy, but it is hard for people, especially when you get out of such a long-term relationship and you're heading back into it. It can take some time, but you're on your way. Like eventually you're gonna get there. But that's really all it is. But Brian did make a great point where he was like, flirting in the sense of relationships is really the beginning or the end. It's like it's just a small thing at the end or a small thing at the beginning, and that's really all flirting is, because then it opens up to a conversation or more conversations down the road.
Yeah.
It's just a small little thing.
It's either I like you too, or it's I like you, no, I don't like you, and then that's it.
Yeah, it's like it's just a little thing. It's like, hey, here's my number if you want to talk to me so we can talk again sometime. Or it's like, hey, I saw you from across the bar. You need somebody to talk to. It's like something so small. It's literally something so small.
Like what I was saying, you need something in the beginning to that icebreaker to break the ice, start that conversation with them, whatever it is, and something at the end to close it out to make it memorable, whether that's leaving your phone number or saying something about meeting up next time or be able to shoot a shot. And it doesn't necessarily have to be on the day of, but leave some sort of conversation, something to talk about next time, still to be desired.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Gotcha.
That's pretty much it. Boys, I think we gave some great advice today. There wasn't as much joking today, which is sometimes it's good to be serious, completely serious. Sometimes, not always, not all the time.
Like Kyle's ass.
Yeah, Kyle's ass is fucking.
what, jokingly or serious?
No, Kyle's ass is not jokingly thick. Actually, Kyle's ass is very seriously thick. All right, well, that should just about round it out for Grab My Bachelor. Boys, before we end the show, I want to ask Carter a very important question, because I don't like just ending the show when we finish Bachelor. I want to talk a little bit. Carter has a very distinct and prominent Halloween candy list, and I want to get the list. Like, we've talked about it a little bit, but we've never solidified it.
What
And
would
I want your list.
Wow, okay, what list?
So what is your? We'll go top 5.
Of like the Halloween candies?
Yes.
Of like let's go like Snickers, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Kit Kat, Almond Joy.
Yeah, the ones you get from those little bags.
Yeah, the little
The
what
base
else is in
variety
there?
pack.
Twix,
Twix,
Kit Kat. Well, you said Kit Kat.
The M&Ms.
M&Ms,
and the,
peanut butter.
Milky Way, something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that. Milky
the
Ways are good.
3 Musketeers.
Yeah.
Oh, are they in?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
usually
yeah,
not
yeah,
in
yeah.
that.
Yeah, they're only in certain ones.
Okay.
You know, they come like there's like 3 different kinds. They're in some of them.
Okay, so number 1, obviously, we have Almond Joy.
Dude, thank
What?
you. Thank you.
You were fucking gross.
What are you talking about? You asked me for my list. This is my list. Back the hell out.
Schmaz, I respect the Almond Joy number 1.
The 2 and 3 is a battle for the century, which is tough because it's between Kit Kat and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I think Kit Kats are generally just more consistent than Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
What?
They are.
Reese's Peanut Butter
I
Cups
get what he's saying in that.
slaps. They go hard, but it's like there's sometimes when you're not in a mood for Reese's Peanut. There's rarely a time that you're not feeling Kit Kat, so that's why I'm going to put Kit Kat at number 2.
It's like the chicken sandwich debate. Chick-fil-A and Popeyes. Popeyes has the higher ceiling, but Chick-fil-A is more consistent. Because bad Popeyes, that shit fucks you up.
Now, I just remembered about one that I've been addicted. I used to hate on this forever, and I've become addicted to these. I probably get these like every other week, and I just smack a whole like family-sized bag in like 2 nights. And that is peanut M&Ms.
Hell yeah, baby.
Good.
They go hard.
They go so hard.
Peanut M&Ms are delicious.
They make it to where I can't eat regular M&Ms because
No.
regular M&Ms almost taste waxy compared to peanut
I
M&Ms.
just don't like the shell of regular M&Ms.
Yeah, it's waxy.
The mini M&Ms have a better portion size.
Yes.
Or yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. So that's why I can't handle that. Number 4, we have Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Obviously.
I mean, like I don't know how I can debate. I mean, like they literally belong in every top 5 list. Honestly,
Yeah.
very consistent.
Unless you hate peanut butter.
Unless you're allergic to peanut butter.
Yeah.
Then you
Unless
probably
you're
should-
allergic
yeah.
to a nut. You fucking bums.
5, we have 3 Musketeers. I just love how smooth they are.
Dude, it's so smooth.
They're really
It's so
smooth.
smooth.
Three Musketeers is my favorite candy bar.
That's cool. I'm kidding, Kyle.
Fuck you.
They're actually really good. What else do we have left? Do we have,
Where would you put Butterfinger?
Oh, fuck. I forgot about Butterfinger.
I don't like Butterfingers.
I would honestly put Butterfingers above a 3 Musketeers bar and below Reese's.
Fuck you.
So it'd be at the 5.
Okay.
So it'd be Peanut Butter Cup, Butterfinger, 3 Musketeers. Then we have Milky Way. I mean, like, what else?
What is your favorite variety bar that you will never really get in like a Halloween candy bag, but like sometimes the rich house will have it?
It has like that Halloween vibe.
Yeah.
Big hunk.
Big Hunk. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
Dude, you know which one's good?
100 grand
100
bar.
grand. I was just about to say 100 grand.
100 g bar is fucking delicious.
I actually like Abba-Zabbas. Are those
Dude,
the ones?
Abba-Zabbas are way sticky. I can't eat those.
I can't do it.
fucking-
I can't do Abba Zabbas.
I do like paydays. I'll get a
Paydays are good.
payday.
I'll get a
Paydays
payday.
are
I love
good.
payday.
But at the bottom of every single list that I've ever put, it is Snickers always.
Snickers?
I can't handle Snickers.
No?
I don't like
As a kid, I once ate a bunch of it was like these pretzel sticks that were chocolate dipped with nuts on the outside,
Mhm.
and I ate too many of them, and I got sick, and then I
Can't do Snickers over
basically I can't do the peanut chocolate.
I know you're a big.
Schmoz.
I know you're a
Schmoz,
big
you
dark
know-
chalk guy.
Yeah.
You and me have fairly similar tastes in candy.
Yeah.
Like I
You're welcome.
love the Almond Joy at number 1.
Are you a big dark chalk guy though?
Huge.
Okay,
Dude,
he's
dark
a dark chalk.
chocolate-
Huge.
I'm a
It's the
huge
best.
dark
Remember
chalk guy.
You
I'll
remember
I'll
like
eat like the
the
90 something. What is it? 97 or some shit. Like I fucking love
What
dark.
the
The
Milky Way dark chalk?
No, remember the times where I would have dark chocolate in like Discord?
Yeah,
I was different.
dude. Whenever
It
Carter
was
eats
late
dark
night
chalk
dark
in
chalk
Discord,
is
oh fuck, late night dark chalk.
it hits hard.
Carter, yeah. Do you like the? Okay, so where did you put Milky Way? Where would you put
Milky Way would be after 3 Musketeers.
Okay. Do you like the Milky Way Midnight?
That dark chocolate just doesn't.
It doesn't
I like,
hit.
It's not this.
It doesn't hit
not.
as
It doesn't-
well.
it's
You
not
need
good.
like an actual like dark chocolate bar
Okay.
that's
Okay.
like midnight or something like that.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good list.
I like it.
Halloween's just around
I'm
the
so-
corner.
I like it.
We've got some shit planned for the Halloween episode.
I might start bringing some fucking candy to the
That'd be
pod.
dope.
Just
We
throw it on
stopped.
the fucking table.
Well, it's getting kind of nice and cold outside. Might be time for some pumpkin spice.
With some hot Joe.
dude. Pumpkin
Wait,
spice
no,
is horrible.
Whoa,
Whoa.
What, have you never had a pumpkin cream cold brew?
Dude, I don't like pumpkin.
What?
Pumpkin.
I actually don't like
You don't like
pumpkin.
pumpkin pie?
No,
I had
You're
pumpkin pie today.
I just don't like
Crazy.
pie.
I
I
don't
had
like
pumpkin pie
You don't
for
like
lunch
pie?
today.
I think pie's overrated.
That's weird.
Pie's so.
I would
I like-
Do you like cake?
I like-
I'd rather have cake. I'd rather have cupcakes. I'd rather have brownies. I'd rather
You know
have
what?
Rice
I-
Krispies.
Pie over cake every day.
I love cake. I hate cupcakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
My dad
I
calls.
think it's too sweet.
My dad refuses to call Rice Krispies. He calls them Rice Krispie Crunchies, and it drives me fucking insane.
Dude, Rice Krispies are so good.
They're good.
You
They're
mean
hella
Rice
I
good.
was at my grandma's.
I would disagree. I think that's one of the most overrated desserts there is in
No, they're good.
the entire
I was
dessert
at my
world.
grandma's, and I'm pretty sure I like 23 of them.
Yeah, I can't. I could too. I
Yeah.
literally could too.
They're just, oh my god.
It just makes me mad because my dad always says Rice Krispie Crunchies, and it makes me want to kill myself. I hate that.
That
Also-
is low key funny as fuck.
I know.
Also big on Swedish fish.
Oh hell yeah, Swedish fish. I
Bond?
love the dots.
See. I'm a Starburst guy.
Starburst is good too.
Starburst
What's
is
your
good.
favorite Starburst? Oh, if you know those packets that come in two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your you get two? You can even have one, so you can get double of the same one. Or
What's
you
your
can,
perfect pack?
Red,
What's your perfect?
red and red.
If I open it up, I want to see yellow and orange.
Red, yellow.
Oh, I go red, yellow actually. Yeah, red, yellow. I
Red,
forgot
yellow
about. I
is my
forgot about
favorite.
yellow. Red, yellow.
There's four
Red, orange.
colors.
Huh?
There's like four main.
But I'm thinking we just have the two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You like forgot.
I forgot. Yeah.
You-
Honestly, red orange.
Red, orange.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah,
Going
the
red,
orange
yellow.
is more prominent than the
Yellow,
the
orange.
yellow.
I'm surprised no one said pink.
Pink
is
is.
shitty.
I
Wow,
like
that
pink,
hurts.
but it's just not. It's not
So,
up to the upper level.
Orange and red have the most like flavor per bite. You know what I mean? Like
Red
it's the
slaps
strongest.
you in the fucking face.
It's the strongest flavor. Yellow is then the like I like the lemon better than the orange. If it was a stronger flavor,
Yeah.
I wish it was a stronger lemon. If
Yeah.
it wasn't for that, then yeah.
I
I'm all
don't
for it.
like artificial strawberry flavors though. I think that's just me.
I don't like artificial grape flavors.
Do
Yeah,
we?
I
no,
love grapes.
I
Do
don't
we
like- no.
fuck with nerds?
It's like it's like okay. So say for instance you have a whole bag of candy from Halloween, right?
Yeah.
It is usually when my bag is almost empty. It's just nerds and like Tootsie Rolls and
Dude, the Tootsie Roll color ones, like
those
the
ones
pink, green,
so
those are so
wow.
good. People hate them. I'm
Dude,
like, have you had one? 'Cause
the
they're
vanilla
delicious.
one.
Those
I
slap.
normally
Oh my
don't
God.
like
Dude.
vanilla candy, but that one is good.
So
the flavored
good.
Tootsie Rolls are some of the best candies.
Dude,
that lemon
the,
one, is
the
amazing.
lemon. Oh,
The lime.
fuck.
Yes.
and the orange.
Dude, those ones are so. Why don't they make more of those? Dude?
I honestly want to get a whole bag of those and
I'm
I'm
gonna
fucking
dude,
just chow.
Listen,
Yeah.
I might make a Target run before the next pod and just
We're gonna
fucking-
have to,
chow on
dude.
some candy.
Fuck yeah, especially
Rich.
for the Halloween episode.
Let's go.
Richie, do you remember? Because you grew up as my neighbor. Do you remember? We used to give out like the full blown Airheads at our house.
Oh, dude.
remember whipping them so they would go down to the very bottom.
Yeah, I wish I
Yeah.
could get. I wish somebody would serve nerds ropes.
Yeah.
Do I
so,
love Nerd Rope?
So you guys are gonna shit on nerds and then hype up nerds ropes?
Well, the
what do you-
rope,
Nerd rope
the
is
rope
good.
though.
What's your stance on Twizzlers?
They're not as good as red vines. Red vines are better.
They're way too artificial for me.
Okay.
They
They're like
also are
plastic.
artificial
They're
strawberry
a little
flavor,
waxy.
and
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I do like red vines though. I fucking love red vines. I could eat a whole box of red vines.
Just honestly, me too.
Also,
Yeah.
what's your stance on Whoppers?
Whoppers
Ooh,
slap. I love
Whoppers
sucking on. Okay,
slap.
this is gonna be. I love sucking on the Whoppers because I like the malt of it.
Yeah,
When you get that malt inside.
I used to be a big Whopper guy, and now I'm not.
You know
No,
what's
I'm not.
you know what's actually really interesting? I've come to realize people don't love Milk Duds as much as I
I
thought.
love Milk Duds.
I love Milk Duds.
Are bottom tier.
I
See?
don't like Milk Duds.
I love Milk
Duds.
Duds.
Growing up, I thought Milk Duds going to the movie theaters like that was a top tier candy.
I
that
get it every
everyone
time.
liked.
Yeah, I get it most times. I go to the movies. I
Yeah.
get Milk Duds if
I
I
always
have a
got
chance.
Sour Patch Kids. I love Sour Patch
I
Kids.
I like chocolate when I go to a movie because I like Sour Patch Kids more. But the thing is, when you're eating that one thing the whole time, I would rather have something not so sweet. I'd rather have something kind of mellow, like chocolate and caramel. If you're eating it for a long time, if I just need like something quick, like if there's a little tiny Halloween candy bag of Sour Patch and Milk Duds, I'll always grab the Sour Patch first. But if I'm a long thing, I'm going Milk Duds.
I feel it.
Yeah, see, I was more of the sour Skittles
Oh,
kind
those
of guy.
those just ruin the top of my
Dude,
mouth.
those would shit
It's-
on
They
me.
Dude,
destroy
it's
you.
worth the punishment.
Yeah.
I don't
What
care.
about? I remember as a kid, they got kind of popular. They're like gobstoppers.
Those were
Oh,
good.
those are
Those are-
solid.
See, I didn't care for those.
Those are solid.
Yeah, those are good.
So I like the one of my favorite ones were the sweet tart chews.
Oh, I
those
love
are solid.
anything that you can chew. Way better.
Yeah.
right.
Than the
But
like the crunch.
So I like the the sour, like fruity candies more than
Yeah.
I do the chocolatey candies. Like,
Yeah.
I always like something that has like that to it. That's why Almond Joy is one of my favorites because it's both. But
I think Swedish Fish is so interesting because it's really just one flavor, but for whatever reason, like that flavor just has a little tang to the end
And
of
it's
it.
a freaking fish. Are you a head first or tail first?
I fucking throw the whole thing in my mouth.
Wow.
I don't
Damn.
bite.
I always
He's-
bite the tail off.
I just
I
fucking
bite the
go
head
in
off
there.
every time. I eat
Yeah.
the tail.
All right, boys. Well, that was a great candy discussion. We had what are your guys' thoughts on candy? Just, I don't care. Send me something. Send me your thoughts on candy. Send me your list. Well, for the Halloween episode, we'll actually talk the list, and we'll get like everybody's list. I just like Carter talking about his because it usually gets people riled up. But Brian seemingly
Yeah,
had
that
a
was
similar
weird.
list.
I never had that.
Yeah,
I
that
never had someone be like, "Oh, Almond Joy? Hell yeah!"
Fuck
Send us
Almond
your
Joy.
favorite and least favorite. Most
favorite
hated.
and least favorite.
I
Favorite
want
and least favorite.
Most hated.
And give me a reason why. Don't just send me a DM where it's like this and that because I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You got to give me a reason why. Even if it's like some personal story that's like 10 pages long, I'll fucking read it
Yeah.
and I'll respond to it.
I love Toblerone.
Toblerone.
All I want you to know is that if you like Almond Joys, you're a punk ass bitch.
There you go. All right, boys, that'll just about do it for episode 57 of the Grab My Banner podcast. Once again, thank you all for always tuning in. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. Halloween's right around the corner, and we've got some leaks coming and on the way, so hopefully this season should pick up. This has been the longest slow season ever, dude, but hopefully we're getting close to the other side here. Maybe we're going to get some teaser drops, and then we can actually have some like deep discussions about the game of
I
pets.
can hope so.
I'm fucking hoping so. But boys and girls, thank you guys for listening. As always, we will catch you guys next week for episode 58.
Yeah, you're.
See ya.